Uh-oh. Another big green killing machine.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Brawl. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have Brawl. His name is Brawl, from the first Transformers movie, Transformers. On the top of the box, Transformers. On the bottom, words and things and stuff. On the side of the box, we have Brawl. On the other side of the box, we have Brawl. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots. And you get a brief bio if you want to read it. And that's basically it for the packaging. Then moving right along, here we have Voyager BRAWL, and he's a decent figure. Definitely not my favorite from the Studio Series line, but he's a decent figure nonetheless. So here he is in his tank mode, as it appeared in the first Transformers movie. And let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. It would have been nice if these bits here had been picked out with some paint, you know, some silver or some red to make it look like dried up blood or something. But okay, maybe not that, but you know, just a little bit of paint would have been nice on those bits. You do have a nice camo paint scheme going throughout the tank itself, and there is a lot of nice molded detail. You get a lot of nice riveting action going throughout the tank, which does look quite nice. Got all kinds of rockets and guns and everything going on here. And you got the tank treads done in black. Would have been nice if these had been picked out in some paint as well, but oh well. And there you have the back again. Some nice detailing going on. There is the underside. You do have rolling wheels, so it does roll. Rolls very smoothly too. Rolls like a dream. As far as any articulation in the tank mode goes, there's not really a lot. Considering it's a tank toy, it's very limited. The cannon itself does not move in any way. The main turret does not rotate just due to the way it transforms. This upper turret here, if you untab it, it is locked in place now, but if you untab it, you can get rotation out of it, but otherwise it is locked into place. You can see, I don't know how well you can see, but there are tabs right there that go into these slots right here on either side, and that locks that into place. These weapons right here on the sides are on ball joints, so you can kind of angle those how you want. You can't have them facing forward. They're always going to face off to the side at an angle there, but still, you do get some mobility out of them. And speaking of weaponry, we do get some more weaponry with this figure. You get little claw weapon here. This is meant more for robot mode. You can see the blades just done in gray plastic. The little Gatling gun up top, which is pretty nicely detailed. Little claws themselves, they can move up. You can't flip them all the way back or they'll just pop right off. But you do get some range of movement there with the claws. And you do also get all these things, just guns and missiles. Just all kinds of guns and missiles all over this toy. Just done in green. And you get some nice silver paint here on the back. That's nicely detailed. And you can't store all of this on the tank mode. You just have these two ports right up top. So you can take these weapons and just plug them in right up top. And now it has even more weaponry. Yay! Hooray for weaponry. So there you have that. And for comparison, here it is with Deluxe Studio Series Bumblebee. Just so you can see how it scales there. Here he is with his wavemate, Voyager Megatron. So you got an Earth tank with a Cybertronian tank. You can see how they look together. And here he is with the Leader Class Movie 1 Brawl. So you can see how they scale with one another. Unfortunately, I don't have my Deluxe Brawl anymore. I actually got rid of that when I bought the Leader Class one. So sorry, this is the only Brawl I have to compare them with. But still gives you a sense of the size of the figure. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the tank mode. Oh, one more thing to mention is that these front sections here are on ball joints. So you can kind of, angle those however you wish. Bring them up, bring them down. You know, bring them in, bring them out, do whatever you want to do with them. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the tank mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, first off, we need to remove the weapons. Remove the weapons. Remove the weapons. Put those off to the side. And we will get started. Let me raise up a little bit so I got some room to operate. All right there. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these side sections here and just untab them like so. And just bring them down. Just untab, bring them down. Take these sections now and fold them up. Fold them up. Then you take the legs here and split them. You want to take this big tab right here, and this will just fold down like so. Then you take the foot, bring it down, and you can see this section has a tab that will plug into that slot right there and secure that in place. Then you just rotate the leg forward at the knee, and there you have the leg all done. Second pass, just like the first. Bring that down and just tab that in, rotate it forward, and there you have the legs all done. And now moving on to the upper body here, we'll come back here to the turret. You just want to untab the top section here. Just come back here and just split this, and this will usually come undone with it as well. These sections here do sit over these tabs right here, so you just want to take these sections and just pull them up to disengage them. And then you just bring these sections out. These are going to be his arms. Just bring that out. You want to take this panel here and just flip it down. You got a tab and a slot right there. So just get out of the way. Tab that in like so. And with this brought back, you can kind of see how the arm needs to be oriented when you're going into tank mode there. So you just bring the arm out like so. Bring it down like that. Same thing on the other side. Just fold that down. Just bring that out. Bring that out. Bring the forearm down. And we're done with that for now. So now you want to take this section right here and untab it. And if this is too tight, you can just push it from the top here. You can see that's actually the top of his head. You can just push on that. And there you go. That will untab that section. And you can just bring that all the way down like so. You take these sections and bring them down like so. You want to take these and just bring them out to the side. So you have some clearance here. Then this section will just come around like so. Once you do that, this whole assembly right here, you bring the arms back and this whole assembly will rotate around like that. What you're going to do with these treads here is you're just going to angle them back like so, and the shoulder will tab in right in there like that. And once you do that, you want to take the tread and just angle it into the body just like that. Then bring the arm down, second pass, just like the first. Just bring that back, tab that in, bring the arm down, and then just angle those treads into the body like so. Once you've done that, you're going to take this turret here. This will just collapse down onto his back. Rotate it around. Make sure that's nice and tabbed in like. And then you just take these side sections here, and they will just angle up. So he's got his shoulder weapons. I'll just bring them out and up, like so. And then you just take the section here with his head. You just bring it up. These side panels you bring out. You flip up his head and bring all this up, and that will just tab in right there like so. And then you can just do whatever you want with these. Bring them up, bring them down, bring them out, whatever you want to do. And then you just bring up these little sections here. That will just fill in those little gaps. And I think we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo, we're done. And there you have Studio Series Brawl in his robot mode. And it's a pretty good looking Brawl. You know, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. So let's get in close here so we can take a look, not at his chest, at the noggin. There's the noggin. As you can see, it's a nicely done head sculpt. You got some nice silver paint there on the face. Some nice detail going on. His eyes are painted red. I don't know how well you can see it. There you go, you can see. There is some red paint there in his eyes. And you get some silver paint going down the chest. You get some nice silver paint here for the hands. Silver paint there on the hips, silver paint on the knees. You got some gunmetal gray here on the shins. Some more silver paint on the feet. And going up the back here. There's some nice molded detail on the inside of these panels too, which is nice. And you just have the turret on his back. So you got all that going on. Now as far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint. You only get a little bit, just a little bit of wiggly waggly. He can't really look up. He can look down a little bit, but no real upward movement. Head can only rotate that far before that back panel gets in the way, which is pretty much as much head rotation as you need, really. These little guns, again, are on a ball joint, so you can kind of angle those how you want. Me personally, I kind of like to bring them in a little closer to the body, like that. But as always, your toy, display however you wish. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You do have bicep rotation. You do have 90 degrees of a bend at the elbow. You do also have a sideways elbow joint, if you need it, due to transformation. So, hey, why not? Again, these bits right here, you know, you can kind of do what you want with them. I've seen them kind of angled up, angled down, you know, pretty much whatever you want to do with them. Do what you want, your toy, do what you want with it. Legs can move forward that far, can move back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You have rotation right above the knee. You got slightly under 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet are locked into place when you have them tabbed in here, but if you untab the foot, you do get some upward and downward movement if you need it. But otherwise, it does stay locked in place if you leave it tabbed in. And of course, you can give him his weapons. He can hold them in his hands if you want him to. He is totally capable of doing so. So you can pew pew bang bang, pew pew bang bang, but they are meant to be plugged in to his forearms right here on the sides. The tiny little Gatling gun can also come out because reasons, you know. You just want him to have a little, if you just want him to have a little pea shooter, sure, why not? Dare I say why not? It's a thing you can do if you want to do it. Or if you just want to leave the weapons on his back, you still have those ports there, so you can just leave the weapons back there if you wish. But me personally, I like to have them all armed up. So there he is. Not too shabby. So now for comparison, here he is with Deluxe Bumblebee. You can see how they look together. Here he is with Ratchet. Here he is with Prime. Here he is with Leader Grimlock. Let's see how that works out. Here he is with Stinger. Here he is with Crowbar. Here he is with the Screamer. Here he is with the Megs. Here he is with Leader Blackout. And last but not least, here he is with the Movie 1 Leader Class Brawl. So there you go. And the last thing to talk about, of course, is the included display stand, which is in the box. And just open it up. And there you have the street scene background there from the first movie. Transformers movie logo, Studio Series 12, Transformers, all that good stuff. And you can take Brawl and just plop them down right there. And as always, it does make for a very nice looking display. Hooray, hooray for display options. So there you have Studio Series Brawl. He's a decent toy. I mean, he's not a bad toy by any means, just not my favorite movie Brawl toy. For me personally, the original Leader Class Brawl is still my favorite. The original Deluxe movie Brawl was pretty good too, but if I remember correctly, I think my copy didn't like to stay together in robot mode. So this version definitely wins over the deluxe version because this one actually stays together in robot mode, which is always a bonus. But again, for me personally, I still think the Leader Class one is the best, in my personal opinion anyway. But this figure is not bad, just not my favorite movie Brawl that I own. I love the silver and the gunmetal gray they put on this toy. I think it looks great, but he still could have used a little bit more color. I think he's supposed to have some color on his arms, a little bit more color on his upper arms. I think he's supposed to have like a gold on his arms, or at least the Leader Class one does. So I think that's supposed to be more accurate, to have some gold on his arms and on his legs. But despite that, it is a solid figure. It is quite fun to mess with, and it's still very well done. So there you go. So I'll post a link to where I got this in the description down below. For your other Studio Series needs, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com as well. There will be a link to their site in the description down below as well. You can also check out my Transformers Movie Toys playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Brawl. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Bomb in your face! Brawl, I have a new plan for securing the cube. Did you run it past Lord Megatron? Well, no. Lord Megatron's encased in ice right now, so we're gonna do my plan. Yeah, but if he gets out, he's probably gonna be really mad at you. No, what are you talking about? You think he's gonna be mad? Is he ever happy with anything you do? You have a point there. Okay, new plan. We free Lord Megatron, then we run my plan by him. And he'll probably say no. He'll probably say no. And then he'll say you failed him again. He'll say I failed him again. Why do I even bother? 'Cause you're stupid.